asked for better weather for today's game between the Florida State Seminoles and the Georgia Bulldogs. And here come the Bulldogs. Hi, everybody. This is Brad Nessler. With me, as always, Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit. And we're set to bring you another great matchup in the world of NCAA football. Neither team seems to have an advantage in this game. Kirk, how about your prediction?
Well, this one's going to come down to whoever can make the big plays. Georgia knows all too well about playmakers as they have one of their own at the running back position. This guy's got way too much talent to be contained. Lee, I think he'll lead them to a close victory.
And I like to add one thing. Florida State has a good defense, but I think as good as their defense is, they will have a hard time defending this kind of running attack. I think they'll play well, but not well enough, sweetheart, to win this ball game.
Well, thanks, guys, and it looks like we're ready for the coin toss. Georgia is ready to open this one up as they line up for the opening kick. He hits a booming kick. Number 22 fields it in the end zone. They'll start this drive at the 19-yard line. The Bulldogs line up in a nickel back. Davidson back to pass. Draw play. So the delayed handoff gets maybe a yard. Second and 9 coming up here. Ball on the 20-yard line. The Noles come out in a shotgun. Davidson running the option, fakes it, and down he goes. That'll be a 2-yard gain.
Gain of 2 on the play.
They're down in 7. Ball on the 22-yard line. Georgia brings in the nickel here. Back to pass. Steps up, fires deep down the right side. Caught! The receiver found a hole in the zone and turned it into a first down.
No matter what type of defensive coverage you have, there are always going to be holes. The best thing you can do is make those holes small so the quarterback can't get the ball in there.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line. The Seminoles come out in a 2 tight end set. Davidson drops back on first down. He's under pressure, and he can't get away from the pressure.
There was just not enough people to block. And when there ain't enough, you're going to get nailed.
Second and long coming up here. Ball on the 47-yard line. They line up in an I. Davidson drops back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. Throws it to the outside. Oh, boy, almost intercepted. And that was a good defensive play.
Yeah, guys, this is because he's in great position to make the play.
The offense faces another third down as they line it up. Number 22 lines up in a deep back, I formation. Davidson back to pass. Rolls to the right. He's looking. And they couldn't hook up on that one. Kirky just let that one get away from it.
Yeah, and you can see he wants that one back. That's a throw this guy can make in his sleep.
They come out in a punt formation. He gets it off. Number 4 takes from the 10. Well, the offense will come out and see if they can't get an early lead on their first drive. They'll go to work at the 10. Georgia lines up with a split backfield. Bryant on first down. He steps up across the middle. Finds his receiver, and he's taken down. Good yardage that time on the pass.
The thing that makes this play work is the quarterback. He throws this thing right in there. What an arm this quarterback's got.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 27. Florida State brings in their nickel package. It falls incomplete. He just couldn't get to that one.
Well, he looked to be a little excited back there in the pocket. May have rushed things a little bit. Needs to be a little bit more patient, step up, make the throw.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 27. The Noles bring in the nickel package. He drops back. Steps up, down the middle. They connect again. And down he goes at the 39-yard line. And a nice pickup through the air.
I'll tell you what, fellas, I love this kid's throwing ability. He's got a quick release, and he's very accurate.
First and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line. High formation here. On the ground, the tailback. Nothing doing. Tackled for a loss on the play.
The defensive line was just too overpowering and didn't give the running back much of a chance there.
Second and 11 coming up. Ball on their own 38. The Noles line up in a nickel back. Bryant set to go to the air. Steps up in the pocket. And got him! And he's all the way down to the 33. What a big offensive play.
See, not only a big play here, but now you have the defense on their heels a little bit.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line. Georgia lines up in a pro set. Bryant back to throw. Under heavy pressure. Got it. And he's taken down. Well, he showed off his arm that time with a heck of a throw. Second and 1. Ball on the 24-yard line. They'll use a 4-4 defense here. Hall, left side. And down he goes at the 19-yard line. And the tailback picks up the first down.
Well, here's a play that's not going to make the highlight reel, but it's so important to this offense.
You're absolutely right, Kirk. This offense is all about working your way down the field.
It's 1st and 10, and this is the 8th play of the drive. Hall gets the call. Joe, and he's taken down at the 14. They get about 5 yards from the halfback. Second down and 5. This is the 9th play of this drive. Bryan with 3 wide receivers. Hall will run it again. And down he goes. They pick up another first, guys.
Great job here converting and keeping this defense on the field. They're getting very tired.
The Bulldogs come out in a bunch formation. Bryan pitches out to the right. They'll drop him for a loss.
Well, the offensive line needs to do a better job up front of opening the hole for the running back.
Second down, goal to go. And this is the 11th play of the current drive. The Bulldogs come out with split backs. Hand off to the right. And he's taken down. And they pick up 2 yards.
Gain of 2 on the play.
And that's the end of the first quarter, folks. No score after 1. The Seminoles bring in the nickel package. Drops back to pass. He steps up with the throw. And he can't make the catch.
Number 82, the intended receiver on the play.
This isn't much more than an extra point. The kick is up. And it's through the uprights. Number 30 looks ready to kick this one off. Number 22 and Williams back ready to return. Number 22 fields it at the 1. And now we'll see the offense come out onto the field for their next possession.
On the return.
They'll set up shop at the 21.
First and 10.
Davidson is back in the gun. They'll throw on first down. And it's caught. And they got him for a loss. Couldn't get anything out of that. It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 21. Number 22 is the deep back as they line up in the I. Davidson tosses to the left side. He spins around, and down he goes at the 24. Just about 3 yards there. They're down and 7. Ball on the 24-yard line. The Noles come out in a shotgun. Davidson drops back. Got an opening at the 40, at the 30, to the 20, to the 10, and he will score. What a display of pure speed.
You know, anytime this guy touches the ball, he has the ability to go the entire length of the field with that speed.
If I was calling plays, I would say, go run past everybody, and we'll throw it to you. He can fly.
And he hits the PAT. So with just under 5 minutes remaining in the second quarter, the score, Florida State 7, Georgia 3. Florida State ready to kick this one off. Decent kick, looks to be returnable. Number 82 takes it from the 6. The offense ready to go again. And their last drive ended with 3 points.
On the return.
They'll get the ball here at the 24.
First and 10.
The Bulldogs line up in a split back set. Bryan pitches out to the right. And they hit him in the backfield. And that run got stuck.
Yeah, you're right. The defense definitely won the battle at the line of scrimmage there.
Second and long. Ball on the 18-yard line. Florida State lines up in a dime defense here. Back to pass. Here they come. Kaiser picks it off. Boy, the defense put the pressure on and forced the bad throw.
And you got that one right. Anytime a young kid sees one of those big guys looking to knock his head off, his brain is telling him one thing: just throw it.
Well, he did, Lee. He did throw it, but he's got to throw it away, not to the other team.
And they'll look to capitalize on the good field position here. Florida State sets up in the I. Davidson fakes a handoff. And they fall on the loose ball. Looks like they're still in control of the football after the quarterback fumble.
It's all about getting the lucky bounces.
Second and 9 coming up here. Ball on the 49. Florida State comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. Davidson off the fake. And he got it! And he's all the way down to the 15.
I thought I was paying attention here, but I looked up and pow! The guy's got 100 yards receiving already. When did that happen?
Coach, I'm wondering the same thing. He's having a great game out there today.
First and 10.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 15-yard line. Number 22 lines up in the deep back, I formation. Davidson on first down. He takes off, and he's taken down. Quarterback picked up a yard at best there on the scramble. Second and 9. Ball on the 14. The Seminoles line up in an I formation. He drops back. Throws.
How about that play right there? Zone coverage by the defense, and the linebacker is quick enough to react and get a hand on the ball to force the incompletion.
It's third down and 9 to go. And this is the 5th play of the current drive. Florida State sets up in the I. Drops back to pass. Steps up. He's under some heat. Complete. Great stiff arm. And down he goes. It'll be short of the first after the completion.
Well, good effort by the defense to make sure they got him before he got to the marker.
Fourth and short. Davidson still has it. Touchdown, Seminoles. So they call a tight end's number, and he comes through with the score.
He did a great job here of using his size to create space for himself so the quarterback could get the ball into him without any defenders getting in the way.
Kirk, you know, in high school, this guy was so big he played defensive tackle. When he's going across the middle, he never shies away from a big-time hit.
No, he's more interested in delivering punishment than taking it.
And he tacks on the extra point. So with just over 2 minutes left in the second quarter, our score, Florida State 14, Georgia 3. Davidson ready to kick. And they'll be returning this one. Number 82 fields it at the 7. Makes a move. Ball is loose. Fumble. Looks like a defensive lineman might have it, and he does. They'll start this drive at the 20-yard line.
At the 20-yard line. First and 10.
They line up with split backs. Bryan on first down. Off his hands, incomplete.
Ball's incomplete. The 25, the intended receiver on the play.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 20. Florida State comes out defensively with 6 defensive backs. Bryan set to go to the air. He's gobbled up in the backfield. Florida State calls a timeout, and they've got 2 remaining. It's 3rd down and 13 to go. Ball on the 17. Georgia lines up in a goal line set. Bryan gives it up the middle. And he's taken down. Florida State takes a timeout. That was their 2nd timeout. It's 4th down, and the punt team lines up. Number 19 gets it off. Number 22 fields it at the 37. Let's see if this defense has trouble defending the pass again here.
If they do, my friend, look out. They're going to give up another touchdown in a hurry.
They'll take over at the 46.
First and 10.
Number 22 is the single setback. Steps up in the pocket. Found his man. And down he goes. Nice job by the quarterback to hit the tight end for a decent gain.
Yeah, this guy's not going to burn too many guys deep, but he's definitely a good possession guy who you can rely on.
First and 10.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line. Georgia has all their DBs in for this 5-wide set. Got it to his receiver. And he's tackled. Fellas, he's really out to an outstanding start in this football game.
Hey, if he continues at this pace, he may throw for 500 yards.
I'll tell you what, this guy is so much fun to watch when he gets into a rhythm like this.
Florida State comes out with an I formation. And he's taken down at the 4-yard line. The back gets 3 on the carry. Davidson back to pass. Pressure coming. And that one's fallen incomplete. Nice job getting a hand on that one.
Yeah, really good heads-up play there to get a hand on the football by the defense.
The Bulldogs line up in a nickel back. Drops back to pass. Going to the end zone. And he's got it. Going the other way now. Not a good decision there. Why'd he even throw that pass?
Well, it's a good job by the corner of sitting back and reading the quarterback's eyes. Good job of disguising coverage as well.
This cornerback is a gamer. He comes to play every game.
take over.
They'll set up shop at the 20.
First and 10.
Georgia lines up in a bunch formation. And down he goes. They pick up a good 6 yards there.
Gain of 6 on the play.
Second and 4. Ball on their own 26. The Bulldogs come out in the ace formation. Bryan hands off to the left, and he's taken down. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run.
Gain on the play.
And we've reached halftime here. The score at the break, Florida State 14, Georgia 3. Florida State will be kicking off to start the second half.
42 back to return.
Kicks it deep. Number 82 fields it in the end zone. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They'll go to work at the 19-yard line.
19-yard line. First and 10.
Hall, the lone back to pass. Oh, boy, almost intercepted. And an outstanding play defensively.
Yeah, he timed it perfectly and managed to get a hand in there to deflect the ball away.
So it's second and 10. Ball on the 19. The Seminoles bring in the nickel package. Spinning. And down he goes. 2-yard pickup.
Gain of 2 on the play.
It's third down and 8 to go. Ball on their own 21. They line up in an I. Bryan drops back. Throws it out there, and he dropped it. Well, that was an impressive stand by the defense.
3 good defensive plays equals punt. Nice job, guys.
Fourth and 8. Ball on the 21-yard line.
It's fourth down now, and we'll see the punt team. Number 19 gets it off. Number 22 takes it to 36. Came away with a nice return there, Lee Corso.
Whoa, Nelly. That was almost a big one, my friend.
They'll start this drive at the 49-yard line.
49-yard line. First and 10.
Florida State goes with the ace set here. Davidson gives it up the middle. There he goes! And he's taken down at the 41. And the delayed handoff works for a big gain.
Got to be happy with the effort there by your tailback.
You are absolutely right.
First and 10.
First and 10. Ball on the 41. They line up in the shotgun. Davidson on first down. Looking. He's going to air it long. And they couldn't hook up on that one. And the wideout had trouble holding on there.
And I'll tell you what, he was holding on for dear life there. I don't think he was concerned about the ball too much on that play. Nah.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 41-yard line. Number 22 is the single setback. Davidson drops back to pass. He steps up with the throw, and it's caught, and down he goes at the 37. They got 4 yards on that one. Third and 6. Ball on the 37. They come out with 4 wide out. Davidson drops to throw. Got it. And he's taken down. Oh, my, that long gain gives him a first down, Coach.
A first down and a nice pass play. Knowing you can convert on 3rd and long will open up your offense a little bit more on 1st and 2nd. Let's see what they do from here.
It's 1st and 10. This is the 5th play of this drive. High formation here. And down he goes. About 6 yards on the play.
Gain of 6 on the play.
Second and 4. And this is the 6th play of the drive. Florida State sets up in the I. Davidson steps back to pass. Lets it go. Almost intercepted. The defender could only get a hand on it.
A hand on it? If this kid wants to be a big-time player, he better start getting 2 hands on it.
Yeah, Lee, the ball should have been picked off.
So another 3rd down upcoming for the offense. The Noles come out in a shotgun. Davidson back to throw. Throws this one out to the left. Off his hands, incomplete. They're going to go for the easy 3 here. It's up, and it splits the uprights. Florida State lines up for the kickoff. Number 22 and number 82 deep to return. Number 82 takes it at the 4. He spins. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. They'll get the ball here at the 26-yard line. The Bulldogs come out with split backs. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. And he's taken down. A 2-yard run by the halfback. Second and 8 coming up here. Ball on the 28. The Bulldogs come out in the ace formation. He drops back. No one open, so he's going to run. Kaiser brings him down. He picked up the first down on that run.
Brad, this kid can hurt you in so many ways, and he just showed one way right there.
First and 10. Ball on their own 40. Inside give. Missed tackle. And down he goes. The fullback gains about 4 yards there.
Gain of 4 on the play.
Second and 6 coming up here. Ball on their own 44. The Bulldogs line up with 3 receivers bunched. Steps up. And it's incomplete. He needed a little more touch on his throw.
He's got to take a deep breath, relax, and just play a little pitch and catch out there. Don't be anxious, kid.
It's 3rd down and 6 to go. Ball on the 44. Georgia lines up in a pro set. Bryant set to go to the air. Under pressure. Across the middle. Got it. They just couldn't get to the quarterback in time.
It's one of the things that can happen if a defense brings extra guys to rush the quarterback. The offense will have favorable matchups to get the ball downfield.
And this kid is talented enough to see those receivers. It's not easy to get the ball past those big bulldozers when they're flying right at you.
1st and 10. This is the 6th play of this drive. Bryant with 3 wide receivers. Gets the ball. No, they faked it. He's in trouble, and he's going to come up with a sack. He couldn't avoid the sack there, Coach.
Hey, that protection has got to get better because you don't want your quarterback to get smacked like that.
It's 2nd down and a long ways to go. Ball right around midfield. And they have 3 receivers bunched. Bryant drops back to pass. He's got to throw it in a hurry. They'll make the sack. Boy, they got some major heat on the quarterback that time.
Well, that's the whole goal of the defense. They're going to attack him by bringing multiple looks and blitzing from the linebackers in the secondary to try to confuse him.
So another 3rd down upcoming for the offense. Bryant has 4 receivers lined up here. He's under pressure. Complete. Doesn't get enough for the 1st down.
Yeah, nice job of making a few yards, but they got to be disappointed they didn't make the 1st down.
And that's the end of the 3rd quarter. Our score in this one, Florida State 17, Georgia 3. Not much choice here. They have to try for it. Bryant drops to throw. Steps up in the pocket. He got it! To the 10. He's going to take it to the barn. Touchdown! They went deep there, and did they have good luck with it?
Well, I'll say, that was a great touchdown catch by the wide receiver.
And he tacks on the extra point. Georgia is ready to kick it away. Kicks it off. Number 22 fields it in the end zone. They wrap him up, spins upfield. The offense goes back out onto the field after picking up a field goal on their last drive. They'll take over at the 27.
At the 27-yard line. 1st and 10.
Davidson lines up in the shotgun. Davidson options out to the right. And now he pitches it. He lost the ball, and he's taken down. They coughed it up, but they got it back anyway.
Well, anytime you run that option play, you got that added risk.
Because you're not only pitching the ball mid-play, you got to catch it and then hold on to it, something they didn't do very well on that last play.
Second and less than a yard. Ball on their own 37. The Noles come out in the ace formation. The counter. And they hit him in the backfield.
This is a heads-up play by the linebacker. He's playing run and had his eyes on the guy carrying the football from the get-go. Good defensive play.
It's third down and 2 to go. Ball on their own 35. The Seminoles go with the I formation. Inside handoff. And down he goes at the 42. Good pickup on that third down run.
Yeah, good conversion there. It'll be interesting to see what they call right here.
First and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line. Florida State lines up in a shotgun set. They keep it on the ground with a tailback. And he's taken down. Gain of 2.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Second and 8 coming up here. Ball on their own 44. Number 22 lines up in the deep back. I formation. They'll give it off here. He's gobbled up in the backfield.
How about the play of this defense here? They got a great push up front, and they're able to wrap the fullback up for a nice stop.
So another third down upcoming for the offense. The Bulldogs bring in their dime package. Drops back to pass. He steps up, throws it deep downfield. He's got him! Broke away from one. He's all the way. Touchdown. What do you think about that touchdown pass, Kirk? That was number 3, Herbie.
Well, patience is the key here, guys. What I'm noticing more and more about this guy is he's very patient with the ball, and it's resulting in some nice scores, just like we've seen today.
And he hits the PAT. So with just over 3 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter, the score is Florida State 24, Georgia 10. Davidson is lined up to kick this one off. Number 82 and number 22 back to return. Number 22 has hit the 5. It's been moved. He didn't get much at all on that return.
Nope. When you see a team stuff a return like that, it usually gives their defense a little momentum to start the drive. We'll see if that happens here.
They'll go to work at the 13-yard line. Georgia lines up with a split backfield. Bryant drops back on first down. Steps up. Coach, you made a nice defensive play there.
He sure did. He just stuck his hand out and hit the football.
Second and 10. Ball on the 13-yard line. Hall is the deep back as they line up in the I. Bryant steps back to pass, and he's going to be sacked for a loss. They just got to the quarterback for the 4th time today.
This offensive line has to be able to protect the quarterback better. They're giving up sacks left and right.
Third down and long coming up here. Ball on the 6-yard line. Florida State lines up in a dime defense here. Steps up in the pocket. Incomplete pass. So the defense gets him to go 3 and out.
Good job here defensively forcing this incomplete pass.
Fourth and long. Ball on the 6-yard line.
The drive stalls, and they'll have to punt it away.
22, back deep to return.
Number 22 takes it at the 47. Not a whole lot on the return.
Well, I look at it this way. You didn't fumble, and you didn't lose yardage. What more could you ask for?
Excellent field position to start the drive. Florida State comes out with an I formation. Davidson gives it up the middle. They'll drop him for a loss. Just a great play there by the linebacker.
Yeah, he showed his speed as he knifed into the backfield to bring down the ball carrier.
It's 2nd down and 12 to go. Ball on the 43-yard line. They come out in a goal line set. And off to the fullback. And down he goes. 2-yard carry by the fullback.
Gain of 2 on the play.
The Bulldogs are going to take a timeout, and they'll have 2 remaining. 3rd down and 10 coming up. Ball on the 41-yard line. The Noles line up in an I formation. He tries to spin, and he's taken down. The Bulldogs call for a timeout, and now they've only got 1 remaining. Davidson lines up for a long field goal, and I'm not sure he's got the power to make this one. The kick is up. Let's look at that one again. They'll set up shop at the 35-yard line.
1st and 10.
Georgia lines up in a shotgun set. Bryant to the air on 1st down. He steps up, looks, throws this one out to the left. And that one's fallen incomplete. And they do a good job at swatting that one away.
You're right, Brad. Excellent awareness by the defender to know where the football is and get his hand on it.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 35. 3 wideouts here. Bryan back to pass. Steps up. Lets it fly. Big opening. To the 20. To the 10. Touchdown. Kirk, what do you think about this play?
Well, Brad, a couple reasons why this play was such a great play. Number one, the quarterback put the ball right in the money and allowed the receiver to catch the ball on the run and continue to move forward for extra yards.
And he missed it. He missed the extra point. Georgia is lining up for the onside kick here. Here goes nothing. He spins around. Well, they tried, but they couldn't get the ball back.
Brad, they still have some time left, but it'll be up to their defense now to make a big play.
They'll start this drive at the 42. Florida State lines up in a goal line set. And down he goes at the 45-yard line. And not too much there on that run.
Not too much, but the key here is try to milk as much time as possible.
Here are today's Red Zone Players of the Game, which is brought to you by Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters the most. Davidson will hand it off. And he's taken down at the 50. Georgia calls a timeout, and that was their last timeout. Third and 2. Ball right around midfield. Florida State comes out with an I formation. Fullback handoff. And down he goes. And they keep it on the ground and pick up the first.
Good third down conversion right here. Not a real big play, but this gives them a new set of downs to work with.
And I wouldn't be surprised if they don't go to the air here and really attack this defense.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line. And they'll play it safe and take a knee. And he'll just kneel it here. Second and 12 coming up here. Ball on the 46-yard line. Florida State is about ready to celebrate a big victory here. There's the kneel down by the quarterback. There's the final gun, and this game is history. Kirk, any final thoughts here?
I'm sad to see this one end because it was a great game to watch. Georgia had plenty of chances to win this football game, but it wasn't meant to be today. All you can do now is try to bounce back after a close loss like this.
Thanks for joining us for another presentation of NCAA Football 2004. And our final score in this one, Florida State 24, Georgia 16. From all of us here at EA Sports, we hope to see you again soon. Goodbye, everybody.